Hi, it's Jess here from Nigezza.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. So today I've got a little project for you using the Pretty Pillar Box die here, and I'm also using Tidies and Trimmings stamp set, the coordinating die set, the DSP, ribbon and gems. And this is a project that I made for the Project Share blog hop, and we had a tic-tac-toe. So you sort of choose, I've got, oh there, is that the glare gone? So you choose a row going down, a row going across, or diagonally. So I went for Christmas, a die cut, and a gem or a pearl. So that's what we're doing. So I'm gonna show you how I made it. I made like a belly band there with the ribbon, and then it opens up and you can put whatever in there. Nice little Christmas treat. So I've got a couple of things. Oh, I've got 2 packets of Freddos. Oh, bargain. Must have picked them up when they were a bargain and forgot I already had a packet. So these fit in nicely. All sorts of things fit in. When I made them originally, I made them for a swap, team swap, and those little fun size bars of chocolate fit in, but so does a wee Freddo frog. So, and these make lovely little Christmas tabletop gifts. So Freddo frog fits in there superbly. And nice little customer thank you. If you've got a small business and you like to send that as a Stampin' Up demonstrator, I send little treats like this out. I've also sent them to team members for recognition and things. And yeah, cute and quite quick. That's quite a lot of sounds, isn't it? So first thing I did was to die cut using this pillow box die. I love this die. I've used it a lot. I'll be showing you more ways. I've been sort of different experimentation of different ways to use it. I'm going to use this sheet here for this one, and you can cut it down because you need just shy of 4.5 to cut this out. You need like the 6 inches long, but you can slice off good 1.5 inches, and then you get like a strip that you can use for making some of the other elements or for a card. You can actually go let's go 1/8 under that, so let's go 4 3/8, so that we've got a nice size strip that you could use on a card or something, which you could make to match. And that fits the, obviously you're going to put it that way around, fits the die really, really well. So I'm going to get that cut out and put together. So there it is, all cut out. You can use these little scraps. I've been doing a lot of using scraps lately. So you get, so it cuts, it leaves that little stitch lined there, plus it gives you the score lines here and here, and it gives you some fainter score lines for the closing mechanism. There's little divots and score lines in there for going round, so I just gently go round to do those like so. I have lost count of how many pillow boxes I've made now with this die. It's just so easy to do and really quite handy if you want a quick little gift box. You can of course put jewellery in it. What other little things might you have? Obviously sweets and chocolate. Maybe the keys to your house, your flat, your apartment, if you were asking somebody to move in with you. That's quite cool. Car keys, if you bought somebody a car. So what I do is I do it so that the overflap, so that's the front, so I do it so that the seam, the join is at the back. And I find liquid glue is better for this because you get a little bit of wiggle time when you're doing it. So I take my little bit of Tombow that I've decanted into here. Also works with cardstock making this. You might have seen my little mini album that I made with this. So that was done with cardstock, although I didn't obviously make it into the pillar box. I cut the sides off. Just another use for it. I do like to get value for money, so I do like to find other ways of using products so they're not one-trick ponies. It's always amazing the different ideas people come up with for using our products. It's one of the great things about being a demonstrator and following other people as well. You get to see ideas. So there we go. So that's how easy it is to make the pillar box. So now we need to make the decoration. Okay, so I took the colour scheme from the DSP. So on this one we went with Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent, and then obviously basic white there for the tag. This one, I think Evening Evergreen ribbon gets a bit lost, so I'm thinking I'm going for the Soft Succulent. In this, I think that would look nicer, stand out a bit better. For the foliage, we've got some Misty Moonlight in there, so I've got lots of scraps. I am on a mission to use up scraps, so I'm going to do some Misty Moonlight. Gonna do some Soft Succulent. I think we'll do Soft Succulent Holly Leaves. We've got that lovely spray. I'm going to do that in the Misty Moonlight. And then what I thought was I'd cut some out in basic white and I'd colour the ends in Cherry Cobbler to sort of mimic what's going on there. So those dies are from the die set that goes, I've put this on the wrong way around so I can't see it, the Christmas Trimmings die set. So we want holly, we want that spray, and we want this sort of berry sprig. And you do get 2 lots of things. Holly leaves, gosh, lost my word there, to save time, but I only need the one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a why that's stuck there. So I'm going to cut a couple of those out on there. I'm going to cut a couple of those out. I'll probably get 2 cut out of here if I'm careful with my placement. And then we'll have some holly leaves as well. I might cut 2 lots out. Let's do it. Let's just be bold and reckless. We'll cut 2 lots out. So I'm going to get them cut out. But we also want a label. Now the label is from the Pretty Pillar box. So I've got a strip here that I think that will just fit on. Let me double check. There's using scraps and then there's it not quite being big enough. It is big enough. We're going to stamp first. So I just did a little Season's Greetings and I did do that little sprig as well to go in. I'm thinking I might do that this time, just make a bit different. Might do that. I might colour it in. So that's the wrong way round, Jess. Oh, I am. So the colours I want to go with this, I think I will stamp in even upper green the greeting as I did before. Put it towards the bottom. Might need it a bit further up. It's not much further up, Jess, at all. There we go. We'll have that. And then that wasn't Evening Evergreen. Anybody spot the fact that I've just done that in soft succulent? Oh, well, it's soft succulent then. That's how we're rolling today. And then I want a little bit of Misty Moonlight, I think. Coming in here. I'm looking. I don't want to get, it's a new bit of grid mat. Oh, because it's not on a soft bit. Utterly rubbish, Jez. Go in on the other side. Yeah, do it on the stamp mat. Cool, sometimes. Still didn't stamp that very well. That's a bit better. Go back to that original one. We won't see that mark, I don't think. And then I think what we might do is we'll have that sprig as well, just because. And I might do a bit of Evening Evergreen. And actually do Evening Evergreen this time. There we go. So we'll cut that out. And see what that looks like. and cut out the other bits as well and pick that die up that I've just fallen on the floor. So there they are, all cut out. So I just want to, I've got a cherry cobbler Stampin' Right marker, so I'm going to colour the berries in there. So that worked well. And I cut a second one out because we're going to sandwich the ribbon and these leaves in between two, so that we've got a nice belly band and we've not got any messy bits. So bringing in a bit of grid mat. So I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see, and I just want to, going to use the brush end, just going to put some cherry cobbler berries on the end. Don't know, so I've cut 2 of each of the dies, so I've actually got 4 holly leaves, 2 pairs, but I'm not quite sure how many I'm going to need until I start sort of placing them together. So that's that done. There we go. So I inked around the edges of this label because it was white on white, but I don't think I'm going to need to on this because I think it'll stand out. So I'm going to see how it's looking. That's stuck to my finger for some reason. So I'll have that. Have a bit of that. I did snip the end off that because it was too long. Let's just have that placed like so, and then could repeat it on the other side, just in the opposite direction. I think that will work quite well as a nice little cluster. Liking that. So I'm going to turn it over, going to put some glue on the back of this to hold it in place. She's frantically looking around her desk for my fast fuse. Going to use Stampin' Seal instead because I can't find it. So I'm just going to put that all over the back. And so now I'm going to stick this on, and I can trim off that end because it is a tad long. So just get rid of that. And then I might put that one coming down the bottom, and again trim that, and then we'll have that one coming down there. And then we'll have poke that under there actually. I might move that up a bit more. Stick that under. Yep. And the same with this. So then we haven't got white on white, which is what I'm trying to avoid. Like so. Yep, liking how that's looking. Right, so now we need to measure our ribbon. So just going around my box. So I'll cut it there. And then this is where I'm going to use a bit of tear and tape because I want the ribbon to be held nice and firmly and not come apart. So gonna put that down like that, sort of down the middle. Where the ribbon's going to go, and then all this will get covered by that. So it'll be well and truly sandwiched in there. I'm going to take that one off because I want to stick another one at the bottom there, and they will overlap. There we are. So got to feed that in there. We'll deal with that bit of holly that's just fallen off in a sec. So pull that through. Stick it down. I might put a little bit glue on the end there. Stick it in there. So that's going all the way around the other side, coming back this way. To be stuck on the back there. But it needs to be stuck centered. There we go, that's that. And then we need to stick this on, and I'm gonna put a bit of Tombow on this so it is stuck down nicely. Gonna put, oops, I think I knocked you there as I tried to put my glasses on. So just matching up the tag. And that will fit round our box. So we've got our die cut. It's definitely Christmas, and now we just need the gems. So I don't have cherry cobbler. What I did here was I coloured to get the cherry cobbler, but I don't have Misty Moonlight either. So I'm just going to do an evening evergreen there. Might leave it at 1. I'm going to leave that one at 1. So there we have it, a gem, die cut, and it's Christmas. So I hope you like that. I think that would adorn a Christmas table really, really lovely, and quite quick and simple to make. Okay, so there is a link down below to the blog, and that will start you on the blog hop, so you can go and see what Heather and Verity and Jill have made. Okay, see you all again soon. Bye for now.